Hello, I'm Aubrey Shepherd, and this is the 23rd of August. We're recording this for broadcast the following week. Hope you're happy and well. And to go along with that thought, this is a new little organization. It's meeting at the Omni Center sometimes. And Bob Jordan and Gary Medley started this organization, and Gary created these bumper stickers, which well, you know, they might be good to wear on your shirt and on the back or something, and advertise to people that you believe kindness is important. We all like to be the recipients of kindness, that's for sure. Okay, let's get on to some photos, and we'll see some wildlife photos, and we'll talk about this book some more. But let's see what we have on our second set of photos. Aha, we have more bone set. We had that on our first set, and can't always tell which order these will be run in the rerun. There was a butterfly, and there's the Liatris, and I think in this show we're going to have several shots of Liatris because I had to look around where they were doing well in part of the prairie that hadn't been mowed. You can see a blue stem grass on the right. I can't guess at this moment. I think that's little blue stem. There's also big blue stem, little blue stem, and Indian grass, and a lot of species of grass on these local prairies. Well, that's a little fuzzy, but there I got it in focus, and that's a day flying or a skipper moth. Skippers kind of skip across from plant to plant, and here's a shot that was really, I first just saw some milkweed seed. That's those little bitty fuzzy things there with the seed hanging on them, hanging on that Liatris plant. And I got the camera up to get a picture of that. Then I realized, oh, on the side of it, hung together, growing right inches apart out of the ground, the Liatris and the whorled milkweed. And I was kind of unhappy because I knew a lot of the whorled milkweed was mowed down recently in the same area. But here we had a wonderful combination of two species, and actually at least three because of the tall blue stem grass there. But you can see the seed pod in the background. You can see in that one that focuses on the background some of the Liatris, and the green Liatris, of course, are plants that have not yet bloomed. There's the tiny whorled milkweed seeds up close, and one pod's already lost all its seeds, and the others are loose there. There I'll show you how tiny those seeds are in my hand, and those are so wonderful because, as I say, a lot of them that I was hoping to get seed from are gone now, and digging in the grass for those seeds would be impossible, of course. But there you can see whorled milkweed still in bloom down in the bunch grass and blue stem, and there's a close-up of the whorled milkweed, Asclepias, can't remember the exact name. There's a small white that I've photographed several times in recent weeks and like to share with you. It's really tiny, and it's really beautiful. Those blooms are the size of your little fingernail, even if you have a small hand. There's a swallowtail, probably a black swallowtail because it's black, but there are several swallowtails, and other butterflies are similar to that. A little bit closer view of it. It's you know, a situation where they're probably getting to toward the end of their growing season, and so many flowers have been mowed and so many have just not bloomed yet because it's been so dry for so long, and others, the blooms don't last very long. And I found a short green milkweed, also known as comet milkweed. I found several of those plants that were in a more protected area, a little bit out of the mowing area, and so those were actually in pretty good shape, and one or two of them I saw had pods still, seed pods. So there's a possibility I could collect some of those and share them. I like to share them with people who might want to be able to propagate monarch butterflies in the yard. Well, got some shots here of a yellow legume that I'm not certain it's native. I don't really care when it's in bloom because it's beautiful. If it's not native, I wouldn't plant it intentionally. So I'll know exactly what it is in case I get any seed from it before I spread those seed. But growing wild as it does, it may have escaped from cultivation long ago, being planted intentionally by a farmer many decades ago, or it may be a native. Well, there's mowing going on, and you see the brown grass. That's in the city, near the senior center, and you wonder why they send out the mowers just because it's the usual time they mow. If it were a rainy year, then that grass would be green and tall. Maybe by this point, it's been a month maybe since they mowed or less, but there's just no point right now because the grass will be healthier if it's not mowed, and those pollinators we're talking about, and that Doug Ptolemy talks about in his book, Bringing Nature Home, those are the important beneficial insects, and you have to respect that and think about them, and being kind to those beneficial insects is in our benefit too. So be kind to even the beneficial insects and all the living things that you can be kind to. Of course, people first. Thank you. Till next time, it's Aubrey Shepherd asking you to do your part to help keep the water clean, the air pure, and the woods green. See ya.